Hi everyone, Rajee Narinesingh here, transgender activist, author, and actress. And you may recognize me from that reality show Botched on the E Network. So, when are we Americans going to wake up? And I'm specifically talking about the Americans that happen to be in the NRA, the Americans that walk around like pro guns, 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 chanting the Second Amendment. Now, don't get me wrong, I believe in the Second Amendment. I mean, we all have a right to bear arms to protect ourselves and our family. But hello, this is not the wild, wild west anymore. The Second Amendment was written in the 1700s. Totally different world. The guns that we have now, we didn't have then. And I mean, in the last week, there have been 3 mass shootings. Okay? 3 mass shootings. And I know, believe me, I've had this conversation with some pro-gun people, and they're like, well, it's not the guns, it's the people. I understand that. But if you don't have access to a fucking gun, then you won't, if someone has the idea of going and shooting up a crowd, they won't be able to do it. That's what I'm saying. Now, when I say guns, I don't care. I don't care what anyone says. If you are not in a fucking war zone, okay, somewhere in the world fighting, you do not need a machine gun. You do not need a semi-automatic gun. You do not need, what's that damn thing called? A bump stock. All right? The shooting in Ohio, Dayton, Ohio, it took 1 minute for those police to get to the scene. And in 1 minute, that guy was able to slaughter 9 people and hurt many others. I mean, come on. The ability with that to kill so many people at one time. Okay, sure, people have the right to bear arms. Get a regular gun, okay? You do not need a fucking machine gun. All right, I'm sorry. Unless you are in the U.S. Army, okay? Navy, Marines, the armed services. If you are a civilian in society, you don't need it. Because we're seeing over and over and over again that these people that have access to it can go and just decide, oh, fuck, I think I'm going to kill a lot of people today at the Walmart. Oh my God. And the stories were so sad. I mean, this one guy, he survived. He was shot. He was in the Walmart with his nephew. His nephew was shot and didn't survive. And it was just so sad seeing him in the hospital bed. He had a picture of his nephew on the phone and he started crying. And then the story of the woman with the couple with the baby and how the mother tried to shield her baby and she ended up losing her life. The baby lived, had some broken bones, but I mean, really? Really? You know, I said after Sandy Hook, when you had young, innocent elementary school children being slaughtered, if nothing happened after that, then you know what? Those folks don't give a damn. They don't give a fuck about anyone else. If you can't care about young, innocent children. Oh my God, these fanatics, and you know you can see it. It's like this whole like, oh my guns, like you're in the fucking wild, wild west. Come on, y'all. Look at societies around the world. And I forgot the exact percentage, but we Americans make up a little over 4% of the global population. But guess what? We're at like 40 something, 44, 45% of violence with guns and deaths from guns, okay? And you know what? I know people argue, well, again, it's the people, and if we don't have guns, we'll have something else. Listen, if I'm crazy, if I lose my mind and decide to go to Walmart with a knife, I am not slaughtering 20-something people. It's impossible. It's not going to happen. Get my point? Oh, but what do I know? I'm just a multiracial, transgender woman of color, trans activist, author, and actress who's been on reality TV, an American citizen. What do I know? Come on, y'all. Wake the fuck up. Too many innocent people are dying. Oh, God. And I'm cussing so much during this video. Believe me, I'm a lady, okay? I'm very much a lady, but I'm mad. I'm angry because it has to stop. Let's put our guns down and love one another. And if you want to fuck with me, then I'll grab my handgun with, 5 rounds. But not a machine gun, not a semi-automatic, not a bump stock. I think that's what it's called. To give you the ability to have, numerous rounds. All right, I said my piece. I'm going home. Well, I am home. Love, peace, and blessings. Mwah.